And what might be wrong with this picture? A New York billionaire and former hedge fund manager apparently has a new sheriff's badge in Yuma County, Colorado. And now the sheriff has a new pickup truck. So is there a quid pro quo here or a giant misunderstanding? Denver 7's Lance Hernandez is digging into this one.
This Bloomberg Businessweek article says billionaire financier Robert Mercer is the one who got a new badge. As a volunteer, he could go out on search and rescues or help combat criminals. The article also states that Yuma County Sheriff Chad Day got a Ram pickup worth $64,000 and $20,000 worth of tasers.
He's a good writer, but he writes fantasy.
A flat denial from the sheriff in Yuma County. Sheriff Day not saying whether Mercer is part of his volunteer group that is referred to as the Posse.
One is because some of them just want to be anonymous.
His policy is not to release names of anyone associated with the organization.
It's because there are some people who volunteer for me who actually work in an undercover capacity.
Day says the Bloomberg reporter accused him of trading an HR 218 status badge for the pickup and tasers. That badge, made possible by the Law Enforcement Officer Safety Act, allows an officer, working, retired, or volunteer to carry a concealed weapon in any jurisdiction throughout the country, subject to local restrictions. The sheriff wouldn't say whether he's granted one, but did say he has the ability.
The important thing to remember is that I personally have a liability for doing that and any action that's taken as a result of that. So it's certainly not something that I take lightly and absolutely not something that I'm interested in selling.
Day says he applied for grants from the privately funded Law Enforcement Education Foundation to purchase the pickup and tasers and received grant money. He says Mercer has a connection to the fund, but there was no trade. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.
And we reached out to Mr. Mercer and to Zachary Miter, the reporter at Bloomberg, and we have not heard back from either one.